Justice Department is taking on California over sanctuary city status. Attorney General Jeff Sessions now says he will speak to law enforcement in Sacramento later this morning after filing a lawsuit against California over its immigration policy. The Trump administration wants to strike down 3 state laws that protect illegal immigrants. California Governor Jerry Brown slammed the lawsuit, saying this, quote, "At a time of unprecedented political turmoil, Jeff Sessions has come to California to further divide and polarize America. Jeff, these political stunts may be the norm in Washington, but they do not work here." Sad. Joining us now to talk more about that, Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, good to see you.
I wonder where Governor Brown got the idea of a word in all caps.
Saying sad! Exclamation point. Yeah, I wonder where he got that.
So we have 3 statutes in California.
Right.
One involves, it's minor. It involves examining the relationship between the state and the federal government. But there are 2 that are troublesome, and these are 2 that are being targeted by the DOJ. One prohibits all state, county, and local employees from cooperating with words, with ICE. So ICE says, you just arrested 15 people. We happen to, for low-level crimes. They're going to be bailed out. We have reason to believe that they're here illegally. We'd like to pick them up when they leave the courthouse. Can you tell us when they're going to leave the courthouse? In California, it is unlawful for a state, local, or county employee to respond to that for ICE. I can understand California regulating the speech of its employees. I think it's dangerous. I think it's unwise, and I have a solution around it in a minute. But the far more troublesome one, the far more troublesome statute is California regulating the speech of private businesses. You own a supermarket, a bookstore, a clothing store, a restaurant. ICE comes in and says, have you seen this person? Have you seen that person? We're looking for undocumented workers. If you answer, no matter what it is, yes, no, maybe, I don't know, you commit a crime under California law. California law prohibits you from answering.
That's ridiculous. No wonder Jeff Sessions is suing them.
So legally,
that's ridiculous. Regulating my speech?
Correct. That is a direct violation of the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law. Today that means Congress and the states shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech. A private business owner has the right to say yes, no, show me the warrant, get out of here. Yeah, I want to help you. Whatever the answer is.
But not under California statute.
Correct. So those are the 2 statutes that Attorney General Sessions is filing a lawsuit against in San Francisco. I don't know where it's going to go, but in federal court in San Francisco this morning.
This seems like the kind of issue, though, that the Supreme Court justices are doing this. Bring it to us. Is that where it ends up?
You're correct. Eventually, it will make its way there. We already have 2 sanctuary city rulings by 2 different federal judges, one in Maryland, one in Chicago, that say the opposite. These judges are the same rank and level. They're each underneath appellate courts, and those appellate courts are underneath the Supreme Court. So eventually, the law will have to speak with one voice on this.
And the straw that broke the camel's back was the Oakland mayor.
Yeah. Yes.
Alerting all these illegals. Hey, they're coming to get you. Go find cover.
Which is actually illegal for her to do that, right?
Well,
I mean, under these statutes.
I think under that statute, she is permitted by state law to warn them.
Because she's a state employee?
Correct. In my opinion, what she did was reckless and dangerous. Dangerous to federal and state law enforcement, but not illegal. The statute prohibits harboring, hiding aliens. It doesn't prohibit warning them.
Well, they ended up arresting how many? More than 100?
Yeah.
But they could have arrested 800, they said.
Here's the way around it. Hey, San Francisco. Hey, Oakland. Hey, San Diego. You want $100 million for your Board of Education. You want $100 million for new police cars. They're never going to say no. Attach a string to it. The string is you will cooperate with ICE. Then they have a contractual obligation to cooperate with ICE. That has to be done by Congress in a budget. We don't have a budget yet, but when we have the budget, that language should be in there. The president will get his way. The sanctuary cities will go away overnight.
That you can't do it retroactively. You can't attach strings to money that has already been
2 federal judges have ruled against the DOJ. You cannot. This is what Jeff Sessions is trying to do. You can't do it retroactively. In fairness to Attorney General Sessions, and as we know, the president is not happy with the way the DOJ is being run. He can't change the law.
Yeah.
The money that he is dispensing was authorized under the Obama administration and without those strings.
Well, I suspect the president likes what he's doing on immigration, but he doesn't like what he's doing in other investigations.